Well, this is certainly a bit different. Welcome back, Fast Foodies, to yet another classic Sunday morning Nerdy Nut review. Parker, what's going on? Nerdy Nut Sunday morning by yourself without Gabe? What's going on? Let me explain. If you guys missed out on the last few Nerdy Nut reviews, you see one of my great friends, fellow Fast Foodie co-host and fellow Nerdy Nut connoisseur Gabe, sadly had to go back to the cold northern Canada. Actually, the same Canada that I just came from. We just kind of like swapped, you know. I was just in Canada for a few weeks. He was back in Texas by himself, and now I'm back in the States and he's going back home to Canada. And so sadly, for the next while, for the foreseeable future, man, I'm getting choked up. I can hardly talk. For the foreseeable future, I will be filming these Nerdy Nut reviews alone. But don't you worry. I'm almost positive that Nerdy Nuts ships to Canada. So I'm pretty sure that Gabe will be buying some Nerdy Nut butter. See, man, just keep getting choked up. Nerdy Nut butter with my discount code, of course, Fast Foodies 10, which all of you can also use at checkout. Not only does it help save you money, it also helps out the Fast Foodie Nation. But as I was saying, Gabe will be buying some Nerdy Nut butters, and he will be reviewing them and sending them to me, and maybe doing some collabs. I don't know what else. We'll think of something. Trust me. Gabe will be on this channel before you know it. So definitely make sure to smash that subscribe button, or what would he say? Smash that subscribe button so you don't miss out on more fun, nerdy, nutty, entertaining reviews featuring the one and only Gabe. Not only will he be joining me for more Nerdy Nut reviews virtually or maybe even in person here in the future, but he will be picking up some Canadian fast food and snacks as well. But back to this Nerdy Nut review. As I mentioned, this is my first Nerdy Nut review I've done by myself in quite some time. So I may stutter here and there. Just like I am right now. I may start a little bit, you know, I have to get the Nerdy Nut mojo back, so bear with me. But for those of you that are new to this channel, let me explain why I post a Nerdy Nut review every Sunday morning. See, usually Gabe does this part, but because I'm myself, I'm going to give my best shot at explaining why. You see, every Sunday afternoon, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, Nerdy Nut launches new flavors. Yes. Every Sunday, they come out with new flavors. And not only does Nerdy Nut make nut butters, they also make peanut butter cups and t-shirts and spoons. And so if you want to pick up any of the nut butters, the new flavors that they come out with, the peanut butter cups, the tasting spoons, the t-shirts, then you can head on over to their website, which will be linked in the description box below. And as I already mentioned, my discount code FASTFOODIES10, if you enter that at checkout, it will save you 10% on any and all Nerdy Nut products. But as I mentioned, they launched their flavors, or their new nut butters, at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. And you better be fast, freaky fast, because they sell out within like a few minutes. And as my friend Gabe always says, go ahead, do your taste buds a flavor. See, I can't do it the same way he does. Do your taste buds a favor.
Then do your taste buds a favor and order some Nerdy Nuts and help us out, help out this channel. You gotta do your taste buds a favor and order some Nerdy Nuts.
By picking yourself up a Nerdy Nut flavor. See what I did there? Anyway, back to today's nut butter that I'm gonna be reviewing here. The one and only Turtle Cheesecake. Now let me explain what Turtle Cheesecake encompasses. See, this is another part that Gabe usually does. But once again, I'll try my best. As always, grab yourself a big spoon and don't forget to give your jar a good stir. Oh, don't worry, Nerdy Nuts, we will. Turtle Cheesecake Peanut Butter. Gabe, I need you here. Turtle Cheesecake Peanut Butter is a factory favorite. We start each jar with our smunchy white chocolate cheesecake peanut butter layered on sweet caramel sauce. Each slice, is topped with chocolate chips and chopped pecans. A flavor trio you won't be able to resist. Stay nutty, spread smells. Well, Nerdy Nuts, I don't think I'll be able to resist it any longer. Let's open this up and see what this turtle cheesecake is all about. Oh, and I am actually not in the Fast Foodie studio right now, so I don't have access to the Nerdy Nut cam, but I'll try to give you the best on the spoon look that I possibly can. Oh, 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 you always gotta make sure to get the bottom. There we go. Oh, yeah, yeah. Right here. I'm not seeing too much caramel, but there's definitely chocolate and chopped pecans right there. Give another good stir. I think all the, yeah, you can see the caramel is actually on the bottom of the jar. Oh, there's a nice, look at that caramel swirl. Like little pockets of gold. Oh, yeah. There's some. All right, Gabe, this one's for you. Yeah, I think Gabe and I have pretty much already used every word that can be used to describe nerdy nuts. Delicious, extraordinary, exquisite, the best, flavorful, spoon drops, jar drops. We've done it all with nerdy nuts here, so I don't really know what else to be said. We actually talked about making a nerdy nut scale because I don't think over the course of the 2-3 months I was with Gabe doing these nerdy nut reviews, I don't think we gave a jar less than like a 9 out of 10, and this one is no different. You have the chocolate, the chopped pecans. I was actually about to say I wish there were more of them, but right as I was about to say that, I bit into a big pecan. So yeah, that's obviously not an issue. The caramel, it could be maybe a little bit stronger, but it is salty, and not like super salty, but there's a hint of salt in it to make the sweetness from the chocolate and the peanut butter just a bit. Now the cheesecake part, that's the one not necessarily issue with this jar, but there was something to critique, and since I am a food reviewer, I always have to critique something. I wish there was a bit more cheesecake, not necessarily flavor, but something that replicated cheesecake more. Maybe some graham cracker pieces, because, you know, graham cracker crust with cheesecake, that's kind of like a peanut butter and jelly sort of thing. Or maybe like a cream, I don't know about a cream cheese swirl, or cream cheese chocolate chips. Now that would have been a touch of a genius right there. But honestly, the flavors you have in here, yeah, you can't go wrong. For ratings, I'm going to give Turtle Cheesecake from Nerdy Nuts a 9 out of 10. Well, Fast Food Nation, I know this review wasn't quite as stellar as this jar of Nerdy Nuts, but can you blame me? I mean, come on, this is the first solo Nerdy Nut review I've done in quite some time, so obviously I stumbled a little bit here and there, but I don't know where I was going with that. At the end of the day, if you want something delicious to brighten your day, pick yourself up a jar of Nerdy Nuts Turtle Cheesecake, and as my great friend Gabe would always say, you would certainly be doing your taste buds a favor, not flavor. Although this does have some delicious flavors going on. If you made it to the end of this video, then I'm sure that you want to become a fast foodie as well. So all you have to do is hit that subscribe button. And to see exclusive behind the scenes footage, then you can head on over to Instagram and follow the Fast Foodies at Fast Foodies Review.